this is my first mapping experience. And I want to record it because this is for the Dragon Ball Z Vegeta build. I call this character Miss Vegeta. And honestly, I feel like it's review of this game time. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Path of Exile is a troll game. The first game, Path of Exile 1, was dog shit. It was terrible. I tried it out. Oh my god. When I played it originally, I was like middle school maybe? I don't remember. I just remember thinking it was such a joke. It was cringe. It was like so bad. It was so bad. Like, oh my god. So when I'm playing this, right, it's not very much different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel as though what I'm playing right now is worlds ahead. I feel like what I'm playing now is better graphics, same thing. Um, the game is entertaining, right? Like, there's entertainment value because of the fact that you're playing a game, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily entertainment value because the game is good, which is kind of disappointing. And I'm gonna give a good example, right? There's this boss I was just fighting. I don't remember the name of the boss, but he has a sword, and I was fighting him in the interludes, right? And that boss, he has better attacks than pretty much anything in the game that you get as a class. The developers decided to just make that character's stuff. Hey, whatchamacallit? Am I about to die in my first map experience, bro? I feel like I am. Okay. This is pretty bad because I was yapping to start, so I wasn't paying enough attention to where I was going for real. And I thought that the enemies were going to be a bit easier to fight because they're like level 65. Right? Like, I wasn't expecting to fight enemies that are from every map. Right? Like, this is every map's enemies I'm fighting right now. But yeah, I'm gonna start back talking about what I was talking about because I'm not in imminent danger right now. But this boss, he feels as though he's what should have been in a class to start with, right? Because he's just so good. Everything that he does as an attack is balanced. Everything that he does has like ranges, and there's things you have to understand while you're fighting it. That, like, I could tell if you were playing it in a game, right? As your class, it would have been fun. Like the sword, and then there's a dagger lady who you fight earlier in the game. Am I even able to kill these enemies? Okay, so my build is just absolute dog water or something. But these uh, enemies and classes, right, that you're fighting in terms of bosses, everything the boss does genuinely looks entertaining or cool, and genuinely, if you were to play it, it seems as though what the boss is doing to you would be easier to balance. Like, it seems cringe because the developers said something about one of the problems with making the druid was that the animations were hard for them to make or whatever. You know how insane it is? Oh my god. Is there a boss right here? This is that lady that runs at you at some point. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill her. So the mapping experience seems kinda like something Devil May Cry should have done. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. The enemies that you're fighting, even this character right here with the flamethrower, what she's doing as attacks seems more cool and entertaining than them copying Dark Souls like they did. It's cringe that they went with Dark Souls rolling and stuff. Because it's like, look at that animation she just did. That seems cool, right? Like, imagine if you ran at people. It's like, it's just so many things about the game, bro. Like, it makes getting to this point less satisfying as well because, like, you know there's more content and that stuff might be better than this. What was that sound? I'm gonna have to talk after I'm done fighting. Because, like, this is also the problem with this game. None of the enemies are hard. So when you're fighting them, it's because they outdamage you. Why you can't just beat them up like this. Oh my god. Holy cow. Like that's what I'm talking. That's precisely what I'm talking about. The fact that she just outdamages you like that. Did you see my whole health bar vanish? I'm lucky I didn't die just now. Like, this is what bosses become in this game. You're just you're just running past them. And then what is this periodic fucking debuff that's on me? Like, you're just forced to not really be able to fight properly as well. Alright, so as you can see, right, fighting their in-game bosses for maps is not even like a great experience. I feel like there's more bosses or something, unless that was the boss fight for the map. Like, this is my first time ever doing it, so I'm not entirely sure. But the game just has, like, it's cringe, bro. Like, because what I was saying before, right? The game has good combat and good animations and all these different things, but they chose not to do it in a way that would like allow you to have a more fun game. They chose a way to do it where bosses have better, more entertaining things they do, and then you have these boring weapons that kind of suck, and you only get to use like 3 abilities out of all your weapons because everything's so weak. Everything has to combo. Everything has to blow. Like, it's just no. Like, it's just wild. And then I have all these map pieces, these waystone things, because they just kept giving them to me. They kept giving them to me when I was doing temples. Like, there's nothing in the game other than maps and this thing. You know what I mean? The story and this. Like, there's 2 pieces of content in the game. Like, it's just so much cringe stuff. Like, what you see here, this is all the end game. Like, that's wild. They just put you in one room that has a shop, and then you go into maps that are every map in the game ever. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the experience of Path of Exile 2, because you're just gonna be fighting these bosses the same way you fought them in the beginning of the game when you're playing through.